Imagine traveling non-stop at up to 670 miles per hour, above land or underground. This is Hyperloop, a new mode of transportation that has been developed by Hyperloop One. It starts with an electric motor, which is broken up into two basic components: the rotor, which rotates, and the stator, which is stationary. The stator is an electromagnet, so when an electric current passes through it, the rotor is magnetically attracted to spin. Unlike a normal electric motor, the Hyperloop One motor isn't circular, it's linear. And the rotor is on the pod, which is propelled magnetically as it moves over the stator. Hyperloop One's unique technology uses magnetic levitation to guide and lift the pod off the track. Nearly all of the air inside the Hyperloop tube is removed using a series of vacuum pumps. This effectively creates our own sky inside the tube, as if you were quietly flying at 200,000 feet above sea level. This reduces drag so only the smallest amount of electricity is needed to achieve extraordinary speeds, and creates a more cost and energy efficient system than high-speed rail or airline transport. Hyperloop One will be automated by the most advanced systems in the world, allowing a safe and efficient journey that's never delayed or overbooked. Hyperloop is the first new form of public transportation in over 100 years. Fundamentally, it will change the way we travel, work, and live. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Hyperloop One.
Cities have powered the world economy for centuries. As a nation with over 1 billion people experiencing rapid urbanization, India is positioned to grow as a world power in the coming decade. But this requires innovation and transportation infrastructure that will support and accelerate economic growth.
Travel is a big concern for me because I have meetings in Gurgaon, Noida all the time.
बहुत ज़्यादा क्राउड के चक्कर में, भीड़ के चक्कर में, उसके चक्कर में ट्रैवलिंग करने में बहुत सारी परेशानी होती है.
It takes 10 hours to travel. It's like 650 or 700 kilometers.
हम कहीं जाते हैं तो कितना भी सोचते हैं हमारा टाइम बचे, लेकिन हमारा टाइम और ज़्यादा वेस्ट हो जाता है. फिर बच्चों की पढ़ाई में लॉस हो जाती है, फिर हमें भी ऑफिस के काम में लेट होता है.
India is now in need of a long-term, forward-thinking solution. Hyperloop One is the company creating a new mode of transportation that can move India forward.
I think it's a great concept because not only we'll save time, but it also sounds exciting.
This Hyperloop thing comes in, and if the goods as well as the people are traveling between these cities,
This mode will be the fastest.
Yeah, but I still can't believe like something like this could be possible.
अगर कुछ भी ऐसा नई चीज़ आती है, कोई टेक्नोलॉजी आती है, तो पहली बात तो यहाँ के जो लोग हैं, जो यहाँ का टैलेंट है, उनको वहाँ यहाँ पे काम भी मिलेगा.
Also, we can be more productive at our workplaces if Hyperloop comes into picture.
Hyperloop is fast, cost-efficient and sustainable. It's electric, energy efficient and will complement overtaxed railways and roads through reduced congestion and pollution. It will create mega regions, business expansion, job growth and a stronger economy. Hyperloop One is transformative transportation that will help India achieve exponential growth.
अभी तो बिलीव नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि अभी ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं है, बट अगर आगे होता है तो हमारे लिए अच्छा है.
बिल्कुल यहीं रहेंगे, कोई कौन जाना चाहता है बाहर.
So I would love to have this kind of experience from city to city also.
Hopefully we get it soon.
We should not just think of India, we should connect the whole world through it. So how does the Hyperloop work? Well, we have a tube, and that encloses a low-pressure environment. It's like flying at about 200,000 feet of altitude. And in that tube, you're able to go up to about 700 miles an hour. And you're using magnetic levitation. It's not, your grandmother's form of magnetic levitation. It's our form, something that we've invented here in the last 2 years. And that allows you to glide smoothly over very rough surfaces for multiple miles with very little energy consumption. And then we use a linear electric motor, and that gives you your propulsion down the length of the track. So with that, you're able to go the speed of an airline at the convenience of a train. Is this possible? Investors are asking that, customers, regulators, you name it. And so we set up this company to show that not only was it possible, but it was transformative. So we based the entire company around our dev loop, which was showcasing all of these things working together, from levitation, propulsion, the vacuum system and the control system all working together. And we got that at our test facility in Las Vegas last summer at up to about 400 kilometers an hour. So to ride on a Hyperloop is actually going to be one of the most seamless and enjoyable experiences that you'll have. You'll start off, which will feel like an aircraft to take off, about 0.2 Gs. And then once you're up to speed, there'll actually be no turbulence. So that nice coffee that you have, that martini that I know that you'll enjoy, they'll all be sitting there very nicely on your tray table. This is something that you ride every day. It's not a roller coaster. It's kid-friendly, grandma-friendly, and more importantly, vomit-free. All right, so how many people can ride on a pod? It's about 20 to 25. And why did we select that number? Well, it allows us to go direct to your destination without having to stop. You're not waiting for all of these people to show up. And you can leave when you want to leave, and you can arrive when you want to arrive. And one of the questions that we do get a lot is what happens if there's a breach in the tube. So we're designing our system to be able to take that into account. So if there's a small breach, the pods just experience a little bit of drag. They would end up slowing down using more energy. If there's a larger breach, then the pods just come to a stop safely and allow the passengers to evacuate if they need to. Is this the same system that Elon Musk put out in his white paper? The answer is no. One of the differences between what the white paper called out and what we're doing is the levitation. And so the white paper, they talked about air bearings. We tested them. They have a very large energy consumption. And additionally, they ride very, very close to the surface. So think of a couple pieces of paper, which just isn't good enough for something that's going to be built over miles and miles and miles. So we switched because of the testing that we did, because of the development of the system that we have. We built our own magnetic levitation system. This isn't what the Germans used or the Japanese use. This is one that we've developed that's far cheaper. It allows you to go far faster, and additionally, it gives you a much, much, much more efficient energy profile. So we have the ability to tunnel. One of the things about our system is a two-way Hyperloop tunnel is smaller than a one-way high-speed rail tunnel. So it allows us, where we do have to tunnel, to be quite a bit cheaper, faster, and more efficient than other conventional methods. And then for us, as we go forward, most routes have about 30% tunneling. Are there any other full-scale Hyperloop test tracks? No. We're the only company that's built a full-scale test track with a fully integrated system showcasing how all of the parts work together. And we've run over 400 tests on it. 4 years ago, people didn't think this technology was possible. Now we have 4 different feasibility studies here in the US and Colorado, Missouri, Texas, and the Midwest. In the Middle East, we have numerous projects, as well as in India and the state of Maharashtra, connecting Mumbai to Pune. And that's really where we hope to break ground next year. The most frequently asked question that I get is not, is it possible anymore? It's, when can I ride it? And we're talking mid-2020s. We're talking about years, and we're not talking decades.
All right, all parties ready for tests? All right, firing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire.
On demand. Today it's novel, tomorrow it will be expected. The global growth of e-commerce is driving a consumer behaviour shift where goods and services are delivered rapidly, immediately. DP World sees the need for an advanced new network to support this future. Throughout history, cargo has always been the catalyst for transport revolutions. Today, DP World has partnered with Virgin Hyperloop One to realise the next leap in transport and make Hyperloop a reality. Pushing the boundaries of innovation, having the courage to do something different. The new cutting-edge linear electric motor propels the pod magnetically through the interportal. A series of pumps remove nearly all the air inside the tube
to allow for an energy-efficient, quiet, and incredibly fast journey. Our future ports will integrate Hyperloop technology for synchronized, seamless, intelligent movement of cargo. On demand, direct, autonomous. Hyperloop can deliver exceptional service for high-priority on-demand goods at the cost of trucking and the speed of flight. Sustainable operations powered by renewable energy. Utilizing network capacity for both freight and passengers. Goods are seamlessly transferred to autonomous vehicles while passengers are taken to the heart of the city. Rapid, effortless deliveries and the freedom from having to plan too far ahead. Efficient supply chains that unlock greater capacity for growth. It's what the world demands. Introducing DP World Cargo Speed.
Hyperloop One. Be anywhere, move anything, connect everyone.